SASS members have been getting together in Las Vegas for a number of years now, and the only thing they couldn't do during the annual convention was shoot. Until this year, with the first ever indoor shooting championship. It's pistols, rifles, and shotguns. As 100 members of the Single Action Shooting Society compete in the first indoor World Championship. We're in the lobby of the Riviera Hotel and Casino for the match a year in the making.
We were staying at this hotel during the SHOT Show and earlier this year, and we're walking by and they were doing an archery practice in this room. And it kind of hit all of us right away. How great would it be to have a cowboy match going on so that the whole public could walk up and see?
A great idea then, but pulling off a match inside a Las Vegas hotel took some work. First of all, getting the hotel to go along with the idea.
We convinced the hotel how safe we were using our R01 and R02 safety programs and using wax bullets and just primers. The volume is low, there's very little smoke, and it's a very clean process, but the shooters really get into it because they get the bang and they get the ding, which is very important in cowboy action shooting.
That's right, wax bullets. Now, there's nothing revolutionary about shooting wax. Fast draw competitors have been using it for years. The problem facing SASS, there never had been a wax bullet for rifles until 10X Ammunition figured out how to convert movie-style blanks into live wax ammo.
We started with the 5-in-1 blanks and started working different shapes and sizes and dimensions until we got it to where it would function in all the rifles that we tested it in.
With Bandit Shooting Supplies donating bullets, Mike spent the entire match cranking out rounds on this progressive press. Only days before the match, he perfected the dies needed to mass-produce wax rounds.
Size is an issue with wax. Obviously, as you can see, if you start shaving too much wax, you're going to gum up the machine. You're going to have problems loading them.
But Mike mastered the process to turn out wax cartridges for both pistols and rifle. For the shotguns, Mike hid a .45 caliber wax cartridge inside a special 12-gauge hull to fit the guns, with the wax propelled by a 209 primer.
It's a terrifically safe round. You're talking about a wax bullet that is not going to penetrate anything. You're talking about a primer that's pushing it out just fast enough so you can go about 15 to 20 feet comfortably. It's about as safe as you can get for any type of shooting sport.
After taking a few shots with the new indoor round, Dennis Ming, better known as China Camp, sees the possibilities of this new development in cowboy action shooting.
I think that this particular type of format will have a unique place because as ranges become more restricted and you can't access them, that shooting wax bullets inside a range, it can still have the same feel of shooting outside. Will have a definite advantage.
Back in the match, shooters are getting plenty of chances to feel out the new ammunition. There are 9 stages spread out over 3 days to determine the world champion. Just like full power events, the targets are steel and the stage designs are relatively simple.
They're kind of boiled down to be a bit simpler to make sure that, there are no problems, no procedural traps.
And for the first indoor event, SASS provided the guns with some choices to be made, like a Coach gun or a Winchester 97 pump gun. With different guns and ammunition, some competitors were unsure about their choices, except Sam Cotton, alias Cole Younger. He had a plan.
Well, the 92 was designed with a feed ramp. So the bullet comes out and then goes into the chamber mouth at an angle, and it tends to feed better than a 73, which is a direct push in. The lifter comes up, pushes the cartridge in. So if the cartridge is off a little bit, it'll hang up on the chamber mouth with a 73, and it doesn't do it with the 92.
SASS included nearly all their competitive classes in this match, including elder statesmen. Bob Chrisman is in his 50th year of competitive shooting.
I never outgrew being a cowboy. In the early 50s, I started shooting in fast draw, and of course, when it started with all of the movies and the TV, then I just followed it through, and so for more than 50 years, I've been shooting fast draw.
As a fast draw competitor, Bob is used to shooting wax bullets, but the vast majority of shooters here haven't. Randy Youngblood discovered there's a lot of fun in wax shooting and a few surprises.
It's a lot of the rush from competing, because once the timer goes off, the adrenaline flows. The only thing that you got to remember is there's very little impact. You're not getting, especially from the shotgun, you're not getting any pushback on the shell, so you got to remember that you've shot and go on.
And speaking of surprises, that would be the case for the other hotel guests discovering a Western shootout that does look like fun.
I could try it.
We're not dressed up, though. We got to have our cowboy gear on.
It's wonderful. It's great. I think I might look into it more.
On day 3, the fastest guns square off to settle the championship. T-Bone is very fast, but a miss will cost him. And in this match, there's no chance to reload and make up for a missed shot because there's no gun belts or extra ammo.
I miss my holsters. I keep looking for my guns.
It may be different for her, but Dixie Bell adjusted well to this match, winning the Top Lady Shooter title. And here's your champion, winning 3 out of the 9 stages outright to become the first indoor world champion.
Well, we're having a good time, and it's a lot of fun. And it's the first time any of us have ever done this, and it's a lot more fun than what we would have expected.
Congratulations to Sam Cotton on winning the first indoor championship. And since the Las Vegas event at the Riviera, SASS has already booked 3 more indoor competitions around the country. So shooting wax bullets could be coming to you this year.